We're going to do a recap of the fourth quarter here in the New York City market, dealing with high interest rates throughout almost all of 2023, low inventory. Are we finally at the end of that? We're going to talk about a lot of details, everything we saw in the fourth quarter. We're also going to talk about what we expect to see in 2024. And don't forget to check our webpage for our neighborhood breakdowns.
So closed sales for the last quarter were down a little bit under 2,800, which is about 13% less from the last quarter.
In 4Q, we saw 2,200 contracts get signed. Now that's down about 3% from the third quarter.
We're seeing an average of 118 days on the market, which is an indication that it's about 9% more from last quarter.
So let's talk inventory. We're at about 6,300 units on the market, which is incredibly low. And in fact, it's our second lowest fourth quarter digit since 2017. The only real boost we saw in the fourth quarter was in Midtown. We saw a lot of inventory come on that was below $1 million, and that inventory got a lot of attention.
So now we're going to go across to Brooklyn, and we're going to look at the closed sales. There were about over 1,000 closed sales in the last quarter, 27% less than the former quarter. Primarily that had to do with the lack of inventory on the market.
And as far as contract activity goes, it was a pretty good quarter. 800 contracts got signed, which is a jump of 16% from the previous quarter.
So days on the market in Brooklyn were about 84 days. It's about a 14% more than last quarter. The $1 to $2 million range increased the most. And as far as what sold fastest, we were seeing that it's one bedrooms.
And as far as what was actually active during the fourth quarter, we had 1,262 listings, which sounds like a lot. It's actually 19% lower than where we were the quarter before, and we're now hitting historically low inventory numbers.
So at the end of 2023, the fourth quarter, what we saw both in Manhattan and in Brooklyn was that there was buyer hesitancy, and that was due to lack of inventory and higher interest rates. Properties priced well absolutely sold. So what we're looking forward to in 2024 is that interest rates are going to decrease and that inventory is going to increase.